Hello, 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 Europe. It's time for me to do my reaction to Germany's entry for Eurovision 2023. Are you ready for this?
I got a new video. I got a new video. Alesia Michelle.
Hey girl,
I'm ready to go.
how you feeling?
Eurovision fan. Are you ready for the show?
Hey, if you've never been in my channel before, welcome. If you love the Eurovision Song Contest, I think you're going to love my content. So please like this video and subscribe. So, full disclosure, I did a reaction. I've been deep in national selection season this year, and it's actually I'm kind of happy that I did it. And so, you know what? Next year, I'm going to be deep in national selection season again. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm saying that. Because I will say, when I was not deep in national selection season, I didn't miss it. I didn't miss the stress. I didn't miss the countless Saturday evenings, clogged up, biting my teeth, drinking feverishly. I didn't miss that. But this year was honestly, I think, a really good year. And Germany came to play. I was so proud of Germany. This year, they gave us so many options. They gave us so many options. And it's crazy because when I reacted and I saw Lord of the Lost in the mix, it was interesting because like I was slightly familiar with them. I'm not going to say I was like deep into the fandom, but I was slightly familiar of their existence. And they were sort of the exact type of act that I was like, I just don't understand why Germany doesn't do this. I was like, they have such a great scene of like metal and like leather and rock. And I was like, y'all could really occupy that lane and do it really well, I believe. And so honestly, at the end of it all, I think Germany had tons of options. And I'm not mad at this option. But I will say this, I did not watch the live performance. I watched most of it, but then the timing of the national selection hit where then I had to go pick up my daughter. Okay. I had to go pick up my child. And I was sitting there and I was like, I think I could make it. But at my daughter's daycare, they charge you $10 per minute that you pick up your kid after. And I was like, I don't want to chance it. And in my brain, I was like, you know what? Lord of the Lost is going to kill it on the stage. They're going to kill it on the stage. So I don't need to sit here with bated breath hoping that they have it together because they're just going to do it. That was my thinking. They're just going to do it. So I actually have not seen the live performance, but of course I've heard the song. I had Blood and Glitter on my ESC preseason playlist, and of course I've been trying to bathe myself for the last week. I would say for the last week I've been really dedicated to bathing myself in the Eurovision playlist. Now I will say I've messed up a little bit because I've been listening to the FDC playlist, aka Festival Duck and Sal, Portugal's national selection. So I have been hopping over there because they were depriving me from them tracks for so long. So I have been dipping over there. But other than that, I have been committing. And I have even turned down the amount of times that I've listened to Kuma and Benjamin, aka Hoid am Boot. All right. So that I could dedicate myself to Eurovision 2023. I'm turning over the leaf. So let me just hop into this reaction without further ado. So I am saying I've heard the song before. Disclaimer: I've heard the song, but I have not seen this live performance. So I'm really looking forward. So let's just get into this. All right. Oh. Well, let me just say I love the way that they opened, with just the light coming down. That was really great. And then transition. Oh, this is going to be great. Okay. First of all, y'all know I love a rock moment. I will also say I am so happy that we are guaranteed this in the final. You know? And that's the thing about the song. There's levels in the song. There's levels. It starts off slow. Chris is, kind of commanding the stage. Yes. I love that. Y'all don't understand how much I love this. Just saying. Glitter. I think a lot of the critiques of rock at Eurovision have been people feeling like there isn't, a melody and whatnot. This one has a very clear melody, a very clear hook. I think it also is speaking to something really interesting. You should check out my interview with Chris on my channel when he talks about this, because he even mentioned sort of this, I guess, this guy who was a journalist or photographer sort of in that era of like glam rock, and the title of the book is called Blood and Glitter. Okay. This is just going to be a moment on the stage though, right? And here's the thing, I will say I don't care how this like ends up on the playing field. I don't care how this ends up on the scoreboard. I think that this just has to be there, like in the grand final, and I feel like Germany has to show up in this way. I love the styling. I actually love Chris with like the longer hair. I think it looks great. I mean, we're gonna have. I mean, look at this. We've got pyro. We've got light. And I appreciate this being red, actually. Like, I'm okay with us doing kind of the monochromatic lighting with the red because it's blood and glitter. But it would be cool if we could figure out an element of adding some glitter. Like, even like in this moment, maybe there's some sparkles. You know what I'm saying? Like, not on the camera, but like in the lights, they like flicker in a way. We're so happy we could die. Blood and glitter. And for those of you who say we're not getting a vocal, we are getting a vocal. We're getting a vocal. This is good, y'all, right? This is good. This I, this can't be in the bottom 5. And we go out like rock stars. Okay, it's me, so let's kick it off and talk about the styling. This is great. Lord of the Lost, all the styling is great. So it's delivering. It's delivering what we needed, what I wanted, you know. Thank you. Thank you. I think honestly, we keep this styling. I don't think we change it at all. I love the clothes. I love the hair. I think the makeup was right. I don't think we change this at all. Give us these clothes. Lord of the Lost, we want these clothes. These are all good. I mean, now, sure, if you feel like there is a way to elevate this and, amp up from, I trust you. I think I can say that confidently. I trust Lord of the Lost that if they're going to change the styling, I believe that they will do this correctly. The stage, at Unserlied wasn't that big, but you can already see here that on the stage in Liverpool, I mean, look, Germany has budget. Throw all the dollars behind this because I really don't want this in the bottom 5. I really don't want it. And I don't even know if it'll deserve to be there because to me, this is one of the top clean packages that we have this year so far. Now, sure, there are some countries that have good songs, but we haven't seen them perform it live. Like I reacted to Switzerland's song today because that dropped. As much as I'm like, oh yeah, this song is good. I have questions for how it's going to be brought to life on the stage. Will the vocal feel confident enough? Will he be able to sort of deliver it with the charisma and comfort that is needed? And confidence, charisma, comfort, confidence that will be needed and required, especially in semifinal one. Like will that happen? They said that Switzerland's hiring Sasha, so at least we know the staging package will be good. But back to this, I mean, the clothes are great. I think that the staging is right. I do sometimes have a critique on like kind of monochromatic lighting. I think because they have those kind of soft moments where it's just like kind of the spotlight over Chris, I then don't mind the deep contrast of the red flooding the stage. And it's a song called Blood and Glitter. But I am thinking maybe that last moment, sort of that like reprise of the chorus that's a little bit softer. Like maybe we could have twinkling lights. Like like just a little bit of like a wink to the glitter. I would be okay with that. I think, just think about it. If it doesn't look good, don't do it. But yeah, I'm so happy that we have this guaranteed rock moment in the final. I think some of our other rock entries are going to make it, but I do think what Lord of the Lost is doing is a little bit different. And I think the one you could probably compare this most to is Australia. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm loving Australia's song and I'm loving Germany's song. So we can have both. We can have both. I'm gonna say that. We can have both. We don't need to compare. Because it is, there are elements of them that are different. I'm not saying that they're exactly the same. So I think that this one will stand out. I like the fact that we're getting, a rock moment guaranteed in the final. That's what it is. So let me hop into these comments. So Andrew says, I need better camera angles. I think we're gonna get them. Germany has budget. They'll figure it out. I think they see that we're excited about this. This doesn't feel plain. It doesn't feel boring. And I think that they know we're excited for it. And so I think that this will, just give them that little nudge of like, now don't let us down because you've got a nice package. Don't let us down. Um, Amra, Aram says, this might be a year with no Big Five country in the bottom five. I just, who knows? Because sometimes I do think the Big Five, does some things and does some things better than some of the folks in the semi, and they still come bottom five. So I don't know. ESC Dakota, his vocal is strong and he's doing a lot. I think they should open with a more melodic vocal and then the more talky vocal for the second verse. I think that that's a fair critique. I think that that's a fair critique. I do think that opening with the blood and glitter, sweet and bitter. And we know Chris can do it. He did it on the studio cut. So maybe, Chris, let's lean into more of that melody at the beginning so that we truly create these definitive contrasts throughout the song. Yeah. Okay. So mom music says, yeah. Or Mo music, this is not finishing bottom five. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. Okay. Marco, UK needs to deliver now. All the songs that are already in the final are quality. You know what? I think the UK is going to. I'm not worried about that. But honestly, I'm feeling really good about Germany. I'm feeling good about Germany this year. I'm not saying like top 10. I'm not going crazy, because it's a mountain to climb. So I won't be that ambitious, but I'm optimistic. This should not be in the bottom five. It shouldn't. They shouldn't. Yeah. Okay. Okay, y'all. But that was my reaction to Germany. I'm like, is there anything even to touch on? I think that this will do well. I should just say, I'm not getting like winner potential from this. No, but this is really good. This is really, really good. And Germany should be proud of this. And I hope that Germany keeps this momentum going. Okay. Let's not let this be like a one off. Let's keep this momentum going. You could have set this into motion, after 2020, but then 2020 didn't happen. And then the ball was fumbled again. Let's not do that. Let's really keep on this nice train forward. Because the Big Five is coming through, y'all. And I don't want Germany to be left behind. All right, well, that was my reaction. What do you think? Drop down and talk to me in the comments below. Do you agree with my reaction? Talk to me in the comments below. Do you disagree with my reaction? Because I know that this isn't going to be for some people. Some of y'all are not going to be into this, and that is okay. There's some stuff that I'm not personally into, but I can recognize like, oh, well, it's good. Like, this is good. So I will say that. I will say that. Drop down, talk to me in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. If you love the Eurovision Song Contest, I think you're going to like my channel. I think you're going to like it. So just go on, like this video, and subscribe because I got more content coming for you. Let's get excited for Eurovision 2023. Bye.